This podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. Your San Diego County Toyota dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto. Corky's Pest Control. And Lolita's Family of Restaurants.
Hey sports fans, Christian Pedersen, Coach David Ring. It's a little dark because the season is now over. The lights are shut off. Everyone's going home. We're at USD's Fowler Park. The Open Division game is now over. We're here to break that down. Eastlake winning 8-3 over Helix, wire to wire. Casey Schmitz starts it with a home run. Grant Holman has a great start. We'll let you talk about a couple of the players. Just tell me a little bit about what you saw today.
Yeah, the momentum shifted early with Casey Schmidt's bomb that still hasn't landed. I think it's still going. Sonny Rivera had a couple RBIs. Ben Ramirez had a momentum-changing triple that really, I think, set the tempo for them to just kind of cruise in the last few innings. You know, Helix came back with a few runs and really they had an outstanding season. Lots of good players on the Helix team to keep it close. It took a solid pitching staff to do that. Some good defense. Their second baseman had one of the Helix second baseman had one of the most outstanding plays I've seen of the year.
Helix hung tough. They scored in the fifth. They scored in the sixth to try and make it a little bit of a game. But ultimately, the term I would say is this felt like the big unloading, the big exhale from the last 2 years of pent-up losses and aggression for Eastlake. Getting here but not winning here. Now they have, and it felt like just from wire to wire, this was, you could have put 2 or 3 teams against them and they wouldn't have stopped it.
Yeah, they had their minds made up. This was the year for them after some tough losses in the CF finals last year. I didn't see it happening again, and neither did their coach.
Well, I saw it happening, and I'm apologizing for that to no end. But you know, this means that for sure they're the best in San Diego.
Yep.
This means that I'm going to say for sure they're the best in California. You can now kind of start to make the argument that this is the best team in the entire country. It was an absolute pleasure to get to watch this senior class, especially, but this whole team play.
Not only talented players, but lots of really good kids. Got a chance to know some of those kids a little bit as they come into my facility, and just all around couldn't have happened to a better group.
Absolutely, and they're returning a lot of talent. And we get to talk about it next year.
Yes, sir.
But since the lights are turning off and I've got to go edit highlights and Dave's got to go back to coaching because he never stops, we're going to say goodbye to you, sports fans.
Yes,
Give me a hug, Coach. It's been a fun season.
That was fun, man.
We might come back for one more off-season edition of all this. But, folks, thank you so much. Thank you to Eastlake. Congratulations. Just real quick, all of our champions. We got Maranatha D5, Chula Vista D4, Brawley D3, San Marcos D2, Grossmont D1, Eastlake Open. Congratulations to all of you guys. Thank you very much, sports fans, for making this a wonderful season out at the Ball Yard. And we will see you guys next year.